The sun rose, casting a golden hue over the tranquil sea. The first light of dawn broke over the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange. It was a serene morning, the kind that promised a day full of possibilities. The gentle waves lapped against the boat, creating a soothing melody that harmonized with the calls of distant seabirds. The world seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the day's adventures to unfold. Another day on the water, another chance to embrace the mysteries of the deep. The fishing boat cut through the calm waters, its engine humming softly. The fishermen, silhouetted against the rising sun, moved with practiced ease, their bodies swaying in rhythm with the gentle rocking of the boat. The sea was their second home, a place where they felt a deep connection to nature and its wonders. Captain Joe and his son Ben prepared their gear with meticulous care. Excitement filled the air as they checked their lines and baited their hooks. This was a ritual they had performed countless times, yet each time felt like the first. The bond between father and son was strengthened by these shared moments, their love for the sea and fishing creating memories that would last a lifetime. They were fishing off the coast of Florida, a region known for its surprises and abundant marine life. The waters here were teeming with fish, each trip offering the promise of a bountiful catch. The coastline, with its lush greenery and pristine beaches, provided a stunning backdrop to their adventure. It was a place where the beauty of nature was on full display, a reminder of the wonders that lay beneath the surface. They had fished these waters for years, their knowledge of the sea honed by countless hours spent on the water. They knew the best spots to cast their lines, the subtle signs that indicated a good catch, and the rhythms of the tides. Their experience was evident in their confident movements and the ease with which they navigated the boat. They were masters of their craft, each trip a testament to their skill and dedication. They knew the rhythm of the sea, its ebbs and flows as familiar to them as their own heartbeat. The gentle waves and the steady rhythm of the water were like a comforting lullaby, a reminder of the constancy of nature. They watched the water with keen eyes, attuned to the slightest changes that might signal the presence of fish. It was a dance they had perfected over the years, a harmonious interaction between man and nature. But today, something felt different. There was an undercurrent of tension in the air, a sense that the usual order of things had been disrupted. The fishermen exchanged glances, their instincts telling them that something was amiss. The water seemed to hold a secret, a mystery waiting to be uncovered. It was as if the sea itself was whispering a warning, urging them to be cautious. The air crackled with anticipation, the usual calm replaced by a palpable sense of excitement. The fishermen's senses were heightened, their focus sharpened by the unknown. Every sound, every ripple in the water, seemed to take on greater significance. They were on high alert, ready to respond to whatever the day might bring. The atmosphere on the boat was electric, charged with the thrill of the unexpected. They were ready for anything. Years of experience had taught them to expect the unexpected, to be prepared for whatever challenges the sea might throw their way. Their gear was ready, their minds focused, their spirits undaunted. As they cast their lines into the water, they knew that they were about to embark on another unforgettable adventure. The calm before the catch was over and the real excitement was about to begin. Hours passed. The sun climbed higher. They chatted, laughed, shared stories. They reeled in a few snappers, a barracuda, all ordinary catches for these seasoned fishermen. The sea remained calm, almost too calm. It felt as if the ocean held its breath, waiting. Then, Ben's line went taut, the rod bent almost double. Something big was on the other end. Ben struggled with the rod, his muscles strained. This was no ordinary fish. It pulled with incredible force. Captain Joe rushed to help. They fought for what felt like hours. The creature on the line refused to yield. It lurked in the depths, a powerful and unseen adversary. Exhaustion set in, but they couldn't give up. Not now. Finally, the creature surfaced. A flash of silver, a body unlike anything they'd ever seen. It was huge, prehistoric-looking, with bony plates and a long, pointed snout. Their jaws dropped. Hearts pounded in their chests. This was no ordinary catch. This was something ancient, something out of legend. A creature they thought existed only in books. They wrestled the creature alongside the boat. Cautiously, they examined it. The fishermen had been out on the water for hours, their nets heavy with the usual catch. But this was no ordinary fish. As they pulled it aboard, They could feel the weight and resistance of something extraordinary. The boat rocked slightly under the strain, and the men exchanged glances, a mix of excitement and apprehension in their eyes. What had they caught? Its eyes, black and lifeless, stared back. Those eyes seemed to hold secrets of the deep, secrets that had been buried for millennia. The fishermen couldn't shake the feeling that they were looking into the past, into a time when creatures like this roamed the waters freely. The eyes were unblinking, almost as if they were challenging the men to understand the mysteries they held. Its skin felt rough, like sandpaper. Running their hands over its surface, the fishermen could feel the coarse texture, each bump and ridge telling a story of survival in the harsh underwater world. This was no ordinary fish. Its skin was a testament to its resilience, a shield against predators and the elements. The texture was unlike anything they had encountered before, adding to the enigma of their catch. It was a sturgeon, but unlike any they'd seen before. Sturgeons were not uncommon in these waters, but this one was different. Its body was more robust, its features more pronounced. The fishermen had seen many sturgeons in their time, but this one stood out. It was as if they had stumbled upon a relic from a bygone era, a creature that had somehow evaded the passage of time. This sturgeon was enormous, easily over 10 feet long. The sheer size of the fish was awe-inspiring. They measured it carefully, their tape stretching to its limits. The sturgeon lay there, a giant among fish, its massive body a testament to its age and strength. The fishermen marveled at its size, realizing that they had caught something truly remarkable. This was not just a big fish, it was a giant of the deep. Its size and primitive features suggested it was incredibly old. The sturgeon's appearance was almost prehistoric, with features that seemed out of place in the modern world. Its fins were large and powerful, its scales thick and rugged. The fishermen couldn't help but wonder how old this creature was. Had it lived for decades or even centuries? Its ancient appearance hinted at a long and storied life beneath the waves, a living fossil, pulled from the depths of time. This sturgeon was more than just a fish, it was a living link to the past, a creature that had survived against all odds. The fishermen felt a sense of reverence as they looked at it, knowing that they were in the presence of something truly extraordinary. This was a living fossil, a reminder of the ancient world that still lurked beneath the surface of the water. Back on shore, their story spread like wildfire. People gathered, marveling at the creature. Marine biologists arrived, their faces etched with disbelief. They had never seen anything like it. Theories flew. Was it a new species, a genetic anomaly, a throwback to a prehistoric era? No one could say for sure. The creature defied explanation. Photos were taken, measurements were made, samples were collected. The sturgeon, carefully tagged and documented, was returned to the sea. It disappeared back into the depths, leaving behind a ripple of wonder. Captain Joe and Ben knew they would never forget this day. They had touched something ancient, something beyond their understanding, a memory etched forever in their minds. Life went back to normal, sort of. They still fished, but now, every cast held a new sense of wonder. The ocean seemed vaster, deeper, filled with unseen possibilities. Their catch had changed them. They had glimpsed the hidden wonders of the deep, the secrets held beneath the waves. The experience had filled them with a profound respect for the power and mystery of the natural world. They began to see their daily routines in a new light. The simple act of mending nets became a moment of shared stories and laughter, a time to bond over their newfound appreciation for the sea. Even the community felt the change. Children played by the shore with a sense of adventure, and families gathered to watch the sunset, marveling at the beauty that had always been there but was now seen with fresh eyes. The older fishermen took it upon themselves to teach the younger generation, passing down not just the skills of the trade, but also the respect and reverence for the ocean's mysteries. Every knot tied and every piece of gear prepared was done with meticulous care, as if each action was a tribute to the vast, enigmatic world beneath the waves. They began to explore new routes, guided by old maps and newfound curiosity. The sea was no longer just a source of livelihood, it was a realm of endless exploration and discovery. Encounters with playful dolphins and other marine life became cherished memories, each one a reminder of the ocean's generosity and its untold stories. Meals shared among the fishermen were filled with tales of the sea, each story more vibrant and filled with wonder than the last. The community gatherings became celebrations of life and the mysteries that lay beneath the ocean's surface. As they looked out at the horizon, their hearts were filled with hope and a deep sense of connection to the natural world. The ocean had always been their home, but now it was also their teacher, their muse, and their endless source of inspiration. The story of Captain Joe and Ben's catch became legend, a reminder that the ocean is vast and unknowable, that within its depths, creatures beyond our imagination still exist, and sometimes, if you're lucky, the ocean whispers its secrets. It reveals glimpses of its hidden wonders, leaving us breathless, humbled, and forever changed.